Okay, so it's finally come to the time of reassembly. All this is bolted in. It's had new hoses, 5mm internal, 8mm external silicone hose. Everything's been cleaned. I haven't dismantled the solenoid. I wanted to see if it worked first, and I'll just backwash it for cleaning. The motor pumps, the heater heats. The problem was we broke off two, well they were already broken off, these two tabs. I looked into welding and it wasn't really a great solution, as some of this is going to be porous, probably wouldn't weld very well. So what I've done is I've just used some JB Weld, or basically this stuff here, quick steel, rolled it into putty, put these ears back, and they're not actually going to be supporting much weight or pressure, because what I've made is a plate that goes over the top and exchange the bolts for studs. This goes down and then goes on there, and then it's the plate that pushes it down and not the actual tabs at the bottom. So we've moved the weight from the bottom tabs here to the top. I've put these back on because they help as a mating surface, because you can see that they took a lot out. I've got a new seal now. It's as well known, obviously, these old Gaggia old white coffees as they're known. You can't get the replacement boilers anymore, so you can't get spare parts and things. So I measured the old silicone gasket and replaced it with the same size that fits in there. It's 85mm. I got it off Amazon. 85mm outside diameter and a 4mm cross section. I've got some food safe silicone sealer, and what I'm going to use is I'm just going to use that around the base here, just a small amount, just to set this in, and then put some around the outside, not on the inside. I'm going to I don't really want much of this stuff in contact with the water, so the silicone's going to go around the outside of this and act as like a wall, a dam to keep that gasket in and hopefully seal. So okay, so I've cleaned this up just with a bit of panel white, which is like a, not quite acetone, but it's like a paint cleaner for before you paint on things. It's a little paint prep. So that's making contact with that bed. It's also going to hold it. And this is going to go on top. That feels good. And what I've got is some washers that go down there. Put some nuts at the bottom to take a bit of the pressure as well. So when I said earlier it's clamping it from the top down, that is what I'm doing, but put that on. I've got some washers. I've got nylock washers for the top. think. I don't want to over tighten. I'll over compress that washer. That's about it, I think. I don't know. Overdoing that really. Back it off a little bit. Looks like it's bending a fraction there, so. I'm used to tightening everything up really tight, so it's hard to judge. But I think that should do the trick. Right, reassembly. There it is, all done. I'm going to have to wait for tomorrow to test it out. I've got to wait for that silicone to cure, 24 hours really. Really want to turn it on now. Really want to fill it up with water right now, but it's much safer to wait. Oh, it's painful. The grinder is actually in the kitchen because I've been using it for the last week and a half anyway. I cleaned that and got that working. You could also see that on my channel. Like lots of Gaggia coffees, the neon in there didn't work. So I took the switch apart, expecting to have to replace it, but the solder had just come off. So resoldered one of the legs on. Tested that, and that's all working again now. I can show you that, which is really nice to have a working lights on there. The boiler element light is working. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what's going to happen next with it. We might find that I've got a leak somewhere else once it builds up pressure. Who knows? But we've extensively taken it apart. Only thing I've not taken apart, as I said, is that solenoid valve. So hopefully that's going to be all good. So there we go. I have to wait 24 hours.